Well, sorry, guys, I got kicked off there while I was explaining this last bit of that problem. So I'm going to just continue to go on that. It didn't give me a warning of time, so I didn't pay attention to that. But just check this real quickly. What I was trying to explain to you is that when you do your, just like with means, you've done your hypothesis test and your confidence interval, and notice that 0.73 is not in that confidence interval that we created. So that connects with why we're going to reject HO. We'd only, it's outside. If only things that are inside would allow us to fail to reject HO, because this was a two-tailed test. Remember, that comparison only works if you're doing two-tailed and it's outside of it. So I want you to see two things. One, they do connect up. You can see that you would reject HO, whether it was a hypothesis test or a confidence interval. Second off, I want you to see the difference between when you use P null and P hat, and recall that P null only has to do with when you have a null hypothesis. Therefore, confidence interval key, there is no such thing. I need to resort to my best estimate, P hat. Okay. One more problem with some hints for your homework would also be with number 25. Okay. Question number 25 asks if Shaq has improved his free throw shooting. Okay. And so I just want to set this up for you. If you look at the problem, his null when you look at it, the null hypothesis is that he makes his free throw shots has been 53.3%. Your alternative is that you think he does better than that, so it's more. Here's your sampling. You get a 0.67% when you take a random sampling of his free throw shots. Okay. So it's asking you, though, to take a look at this problem and then talk about type 1 and type 2 errors. Okay, exactly like we did with means. If you recall what a type 1 error means, right? Type 1 error is when you reject HO, but you should not have. So if we reject HO, we're going to say he has improved when he really hasn't, right? And then the type 2 error is when we fail to reject HO when we should have. So now we're going to say he's not improved when he really has improved. Okay. So it's all the same as we discussed for means. I just wanted to pull that up for you so that you felt confident as you were doing this, that basically you're doing everything you did for Z test for means, T test for means. It's just now a Z test on proportions. So remember, your formula just changes a little bit for your test statistic, but all the processes are exactly the same. So I think we're good with that. Mr. Tyson hopefully is still the one that is there. Oh gosh, now we got me all big. Sorry about that. He is going to get you a worksheet now that you're going to work on, and it is another drive-through question. Sorry about that, but that you will look at and run all the steps, please. State, plan, do, conclude, sketch for a proportion. And then I want you to have a very nice Thanksgiving week off. And when I come back that Monday, we'll review a lot of things. We do have a test on this coming up pretty soon that week we get back, but we will do a lot of review. But I'm confident in your abilities, and I know you're doing really well. So have a good time off, guys. We all deserve it. We all need it. And I sure missed being with you these 2 days. Hopefully these videos have just given you a little bit of confidence. And I know with Mr. Tyson in there, he's going to give you a lot of confidence. So have a blessed week off, and I'll see you after Thanksgiving.